Living a balanced life as a video editor isn't just about managing time. It's about nurturing your body, mind, and soul. But when we're so consumed by the grind, how do we pay attention to our health?
We're on a mission to rid the world of bad video.
Bye-bye.
This is the DV Show.
Target in range.
Bad video sucks.
Welcome to another edition of the DV Show podcast. My name is Brian. So recently, I posted on LinkedIn a short animation showing a video editor pounding away at his computer from day until night. And the short animation repeated the process over and over and over again. Now, the original post was meant to be funny and really fantasizing about how great it is to be a video editor working around the clock, doing what you love. But I saw something totally different. Someone working so hard with little regard to mental health and physical health. And you know, as video editors, we often get consumed by the grind. Long hours in front of a screen, chasing the perfect cut. But watching this kind of lifestyle play out can be, like I said, saddening, even isolating. And it's easy to forget that living a balanced life is not about more than just managing your time. It's about nurturing your body, mind, and soul. So on this edition of the DV Show podcast, we're going to discuss something that resonates with many of us in this fast-paced, deadline-driven world. Because if you're not focusing or paying attention on your mental and physical health, the video that you are editing suffers in quality. And that's why we're on a mission here to rid the world of bad video. And today we're going to focus on prioritizing balance. It isn't just a nice to have thing, but a must. By taking care of yourself, we can enhance our creativity, improve our mental health, clarity, and ultimately create better work. Because the best edits don't just come from talent, they come from a well-balanced life that you can maintain. So let's jump in, talk about how you can find that balance and thrive in both your work and personal life. And today on this edition, Alex and Jamie join us in studio today to talk about this topic. And Jamie happens to be a wellness coach, so it's perfect.
Let's start with mental health. Editing is a highly creative process, but it can also be mentally exhausting. What are some common challenges video editors face when it comes to mental health, and how can they manage them?
Great question, Alex. One of the biggest challenges is burnout. When you're working on tight deadlines and spending hours meticulously crafting a project, it can be easy to lose track of time and neglect self-care. This can lead to stress, anxiety, and eventually burnout. To manage this, it's important to take regular breaks, practice mindfulness, and set boundaries around work time. Even just a 5-minute break every hour can make a big difference.
Mindfulness is key. I've found that taking a few deep breaths or stepping outside for a quick walk helps reset my mind. But what about nutrition? How can editors fuel their bodies to maintain energy and focus during those long editing sessions?
Nutrition plays a huge role in how we feel and perform. It's easy to grab fast food or sugary snacks when you're in the zone, but these can lead to energy crashes. I recommend keeping healthy snacks like nuts, fruit, or yogurt nearby. Also, staying hydrated is crucial. Sometimes what we think is hunger is actually thirst. A balanced diet with plenty of whole grains, lean proteins, and vegetables will keep your energy levels steady throughout the day.
I've definitely been guilty of reaching for that second or third cup of coffee instead of water. But speaking of energy, exercise is another important piece of the puzzle, right?
Absolutely. Exercise is not only great for physical health, but also for mental clarity and creativity. Regular physical activity can reduce stress, boost your mood, and even improve cognitive function. For video editors, I recommend incorporating some form of movement into your daily routine, whether it's a short walk, stretching, or even a quick workout. It doesn't have to be intense. Even just 15-20 minutes a day can make a big difference.
That makes a lot of sense. I've noticed that when I'm consistent with exercise, I feel more focused and less stressed. Any tips for editors who struggle to find time for exercise?
Start small and make it a habit. You can integrate movement into your day in simple ways like taking the stairs instead of the elevator or doing a few stretches while waiting for a render. If time is really tight, try high-intensity interval training, HIIT, which can be done in just 10-15 minutes. The key is to find something you enjoy so it doesn't feel like a chore.
Those are some great tips, Jamie. Before we wrap up, any final advice for our listeners who are looking to balance their mental health, nutrition, and exercise?
My biggest piece of advice is to be kind to yourself. Remember that it's okay to take breaks and prioritize your health. When you take care of your body and mind, you'll find that your creativity and productivity will naturally improve. It's all about creating a sustainable routine that works for you.
That's so true. Thanks so much for joining us today, Jamie. This has been incredibly insightful.
It's been a pleasure, Alex. I hope our listeners found these tips helpful.
I'm sure they did. All right, folks. That's it for today's episode of the DV Show podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you enjoyed this episode. And remember, taking care of your health is just as important as perfecting that edit. Until next time, keep creating and stay healthy.
Well, that does it for another edition of the DV Show podcast. We're always available to answer your questions related to video production. Feel free to talk to us right now. Simply visit our website at thedvshow.com. Click on the red Ask Us button at the bottom right-hand corner of every page and press Submit. Also, be sure to always keep in touch with us by subscribing to our weekly newsletter and getting social with us on Twitter, LinkedIn, and of course, Instagram. Thanks again for listening. See you next week.
Bye-bye.